Now, in other news, there were two big announcements today with the same aim, to get the West moving. On the trains, plans to reopen old railway lines stepped up a gear.
And on the roads, there's a new scheme to keep the region's motorways flowing. In a moment, we'll hear how. But first, John Maguire's been finding out how the rail routes of the past could be the future.
We're boldly going where relatively few have gone for a generation. Passengers along this line beside the River Avon are normally thousands of tons of coal bound for Portbury docks. Today, it's people, rail people, a vision of what could be. As we came along on the train there, we could see the old line covered in brambles. How easy or how difficult would it be to re-establish that?
Well, clearly anything's possible. I think money has to be spent. I think it's particularly interesting at the moment to have a look at what's happened maybe elsewhere in the UK, in London, in Scotland, for example. Parts of the railway network which have been closed for many years have recently been reopened and brought back into use. Everyone's on board, forgive the pun, and the message, if the money's found and the lines are reopened, then the passengers will come.
An example of the Ebble Vale line, whereby they just couldn't cope with the passenger numbers when they started off with 2-car trains like this and they had to put 406 cars on.
But what's needed is political will, both nationally and locally.
If you go to Birmingham, Centro, the Passenger Transport Authority for the West Midlands, they plan the services, they specify the services, they say number of carriages, number of tickets, station improvements. The same happens in Liverpool and in Manchester. In Bristol, the Department for Transport says how many trains we should run and how many carriages should roll.
Back in the 60s, passengers could travel by train between Bristol and Portishead, a town that's seen huge growth since, and traffic congestion is now a daily problem. We're catching trains in numbers not seen since 1922. So, could the future of rail travel depend on lessons from the past?
John Maguire reporting there.